Warning, 30 Screams or Less may contain spoilers about movies that have recently been released. If you haven't seen the movie, go watch it, come back, and enjoy the show. Or, if you don't want to waste your time watching the movie and rather have two random horror dudes watch it for you, we got you covered as well. Welcome everyone to 30 Screams or Less, a horror movie podcast where we review horror movies in 30 minutes or less. Today's movie we're going to be reviewing is called It Stains the Sands Red. It's directed by Colin Minihan, written by Colin Minihan and Stuart Ortiz, starring Brittany Allen as Molly, Juan Riedinger as Smalls, and Merwin Monser as Nick. The plot of the movie is, in the throes of a zombie apocalypse, a troubled woman from Las Vegas with a dark past finds herself stranded in the desert with a lone and ravenous zombie on her tail. But first, Corey, true horror story. Looked in the mirror this morning, my beard an absolute nightmare. Dry, wild, looked like it clawed its way out of a crypt.
That's terrifying, man. Did you hit it with that beard Octane?
Oh yeah, beard wash, conditioner, beard oil brought it back from the dead.
Fellas, don't let your beard turn into a creature feature. Keep it alive and kicking with Beard Octane.
And right now, hit beardoctane.com, use code 30screams10, get 10% off. Save some cash and save your beard from becoming a horror show.
Bad beard day? We've had plenty. Beard Octane's the fix. We swear by it.
30 Screams or Less starts now. Corey, what did you think of It Stains the Sands Red?
Another film that we somehow managed to sleep on for nearly a decade. Apparently everyone else got the memo except us.
Yep.
This was a fantastic blend of horror, despair, and just the right amount of dark comedy. I mean, we've talked about this. We both love that dark comedy element when it's done right. And they did it right in this. For most of the runtime, you're really only hanging out with two characters, Molly and Small Dick.
Yeah.
Yes, that's actually his name, and yes, we'll get there.
We'll get there.
On paper, that sounds like a recipe for boredom. Instead, Brittany Allen and Juan Riedinger have such ridiculously good chemistry that I completely forgot there were only two people carrying the movie. Somehow, this film managed to make me emotionally invested in a woman wandering through the desert with a zombie named Small Dick. If you had pitched me that sentence before I watched it, I would have laughed you out of the room. Turns out the joke was on me because this movie is way better than it has any right to be.
Yeah. It really does. I thought it was great. When I saw Tubi, to be honest, I was like, ooh, hot take. Okay, let's watch it. Because let's be honest, Tubi is like, it is not the best movie selection. I mean, there's some great movies on there, but it goes to Tubi for a reason because it's just not the biggest hit sometimes. But this one was great. I love this movie. What?
I said, you know what?
What's that?
It's better than the other one that we will not talk about that we both, actually I watched. I committed to the bit. We're not going to talk about the name though.
No, we won't talk about the name. We didn't record it. There's no secret episode. It is not being talked about any further than that. But yeah, this movie came in with the hot tag, and I was pleasantly surprised by this pick. I've never heard of it, but it's been a while since we've done a zombie flick. You know, what was the last one?
Maybe The Sadness. Didn't we do The Sadness?
Yeah, we did The Sadness. Oh, wait. Oh, God. Are we going to get into this fucking debate again?
No, we're not talking about 28 weeks later, whatever.
Okay, let's not talk about that. But, like, that is the closest thing we've had to a zombie flick in quite some time.
Yeah, we pissed a lot of people off with that debate.
We really did. So many people
I think we lost like
upset.
2 listeners.
Yeah, people were not happy. Even though it said... Okay, you know what? I'm not doing it. We're not talking about it. We're moving on from the fucking topic because people get all up in arms about fucking...
I love how we're like spending the whole beginning of this episode talking about things we're not going to talk about.
We don't want to, like, we upset so many people. I mean, shit, I said that fucking Nikki wore a wig and my dumbass didn't even realize she skinned Sarah. I don't know why. It makes so much sense. Maybe because I was thinking that she already had blood on her. So I was thinking, okay, she just put a wig on and she's still got blood on her. It makes way more sense that it's a fucking scalping.
You don't know what you're talking about. How do we have sponsors?
I have no fucking clue, man.
There you go, YouTube guy. That one's for you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Here's your shout out.
The best thing we could say is don't ask, don't get. If you don't ask for sponsors, you're not going to get sponsors.
We didn't ask. They came to us.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. Well, be good then. Get good.
Get good.
Get good. Oh, jeez. GG's. No, that's the wrong GG's. Okay, so let's get back into the fucking movie because we're going way off the rails already. And it's been fucking 3.5 minutes. Oh my God.
Yeah, so like, you know what? The first thing, so this movie opens up and we see them just, chugging along. Chugging, that's actually where I'm going here. So we see Nick and Molly just driving through the fucking desert, and she's, again, through a desert, and she's chugging cheap vodka straight from the bottle.
Fuck yeah.
In a desert heat. I'm like, I feel nauseous just watching this.
Oh, God.
Imagine just drinking, like she pulls a bottle of vodka out of her purse and just starts drinking it in the desert.
Too much.
And then she's drinking it through the fucking... When she starts her little trek to the Air Force Base later on, she's got a bottle of vodka in her pocket. She does that. She's doing mountains of cocaine.
Yep.
Just walking through the desert.
Yeah. She's a fucking beast, man. And like the whole time as I'm watching her getting slowly pursued by this zombie, it is just like the fucking long walk. She's walking 35 miles to this Air Force Base and or airport, whatever. And this zombie the whole time is just right behind her, who's, again, his name is Smalls. Well, Small Dick, and it eventually turns into Smalls. So she's walking around, and she's got these fucking stripper heels that are
my God. Yeah.
Crazy. I'm thinking to myself, I know girls on like weekend nights, right? On the weekend, they're out doing the clubbing and everything like that, and they wear their high heels, right? At the end of the night, they're walking around the streets barefooted because that shit just hurts too much. This fucking beast of a woman walking 35 miles in these friggin' things is wild, especially like with terrain like that. Crazy.
While drunk and high.
Well, yes. Well, the cocaine was to make sure that she was just constantly going because that stuff gets you amped up, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, but like you're fucked up at the same time, though.
Oh, yeah. Her feet are fucking toast. There's nothing left of those fucking feet. Like the whole bottom of her foot is probably just straight flesh and bone. There's no skin. It's gone.
So I got to circle back here. So we're talking in the beginning about the vodka and like how Nick ends up being a fucking big brain. Besides, he's going to pull off on the side of the road and get way too far into the sand and get stuck. Like us living in New England, this happens to us in the winter in the snow, right?
All the time, yeah.
This man happens in the sand, and he is such a fucking asshole to Molly this whole entire time. I literally had been watching, I looked at the runtime, it had been playing for 3 minutes, and I had never wanted a character to die so bad.
Well, luckily for you, he died shortly after.
He didn't make it very long.
No. Also,
but still, I can't remember the last time I started watching a movie and I hated a character that fast.
Oh yeah, he sucked. I hated him. He was easy to hate. Just right away, he did his job, made himself look like a giant asshole, and it worked. Also, what a fucking horrible shot that guy is. Holy shit.
Oh my God. And she lets him have it about it. She's like, you fucking pussy, you can't even hit this. He's got a gun and he can't even hit this zombie that's standing directly in front of him.
Yeah. So like you would think if a zombie is coming at you, if it's not fucking running at you, seriously, just walk up to it, straight to the dome, get it done with. Instead, he's like fucking 30 feet away shooting at it, and he's hitting him in the shoulder and he's hitting him in the leg and all this stuff. And
she's yelling at him to hit him in the head.
Exactly. She's telling him exactly what needs to be done to just end the movie right away. But instead, they get locked in the car for God knows how long, and he gets out, decides he's going to try to find his phone that he dropped outside to make a call his friend that I guess are at the airport, and the plan is for them to get the hell out of there and go to Mexico. So he gets out of the car. Here comes Smalls from behind, bites him in the neck, and Molly, she grabs as much water as humanly possible from the car and just takes off into the night, which is fucking crazy to do in the desert. I mean, I've been to the desert. It's fucking wild, man.
So she, like you said, she runs off through the desert. We see she looks at her Google Maps or whatever she's using, and we see she's got to hike 36 miles to this fucking Air Force base, right? Mm-hmm. So her first night I actually love this scene because her first night in the desert, she's got that campfire going. The use of darkness here, because you know it's coming.
Oh, yeah.
You know it's coming. And then all of a sudden, sure enough, Small Dick just pops up behind her and she somehow gets away.
Yep. She was able to just get up in those freaking heels that she was wearing and just fucking run off again. I did like how they used the darkness in that scene and the extra space around the subject. So it was clearly leading up to it because she was on the lower left-hand corner of the screen and there was all this empty dead space on the upper right-hand corner, which is a clear indicator like, okay, that's where you should direct your eyes because something's coming. Nothing happened. And then like in the next friggin' camera angle, you see Smalls. I almost wanted to call him Samson for some stupid reason.
I want to talk to Samson.
Fly me to the moon, I be dancing. So you see Smalls slowly come into like the light, and it's just really cool looking. He tries to grab onto her, and yeah, she manages to get up, and she goes to like this rock, right? And
I love how like simple this is. And she did it several times.
Yeah.
How simple, you know, tell.
Yeah, so basically, she goes up onto this little, I don't know, embankment or rock or something like that. But basically, zombies can't climb, apparently. So she just gets herself elevated. And the whole time, the zombie's just reaching up, trying to grab her. And she's trying to get away so that way she can go get the supplies that she had and then fucking run off again. And man, this scene was vile. Oh, you know what scene I'm talking about, don't you?
Yeah, the Tampon.
The Tampon, yes. Oh,
I've never seen that used as bait before.
Nope, that was a first for me.
You can go into detail if you want, but I'm good.
I'm gonna, because initially she's like treating him as if he's a dog. She's like, get the stick. And Smalls looks for a second, but yeah, he's not buying it. And she tries it again. And then she notices that she's like... She's like, oh, yeah, he wants blood. He wants, like, you know, to eat me. Pulls the tampon out and fucking hucks it. And the next thing you see is Smalls run for this thing and eat it. And I am so fucking grossed out. Like, oh, my God, dude.
Hey, it worked.
It worked. She was able to get down.
She improvised.
Yeah, she improvised. She's very resourceful in this movie. And yeah, she was able to get down, grab the stuff, and started walking off. And I think she started trying to run for a little bit. And then you realize, oh, that's a fucking bad idea, running through the desert, especially, you know, when you have the sun beating down on you. And if you fall and you're having trouble to get up, Smalls is going to be on you. So they are just walking the whole time in this fucking movie. And it is so fucking ridiculous because she starts almost like developing this relationship with him.
I know, and by the end of the movie, I felt bad for the zombie.
Yeah. Oh, man. This is like one of those Castaway type situations with Wilson. Yeah. Wilson
he was the Smalls was the beach ball.
Yes. No, volleyball. Volleyball, yeah. But Smalls was basically the volleyball to Tom Hanks in Castaway. So she's like walking and talking to him, having a discussion, and clearly he's not like really listening. He's just in full zombie mode, just wants to eat her. That's it. But somewhere down the line, it turns into a weird fucking thing where he's finally like almost listening to her.
Yeah, she like yells at him at one point and he like listens.
Yeah. And I like how, like, again, she's very resourceful because she came to, like, this whole tire area, which I'm going to take a step back for a second because she's been walking this whole time. Her and Smalls got in the middle of a sandstorm. And, of course, somehow Smalls is able to almost grab onto her in this giant fucking storm, just nothing but sand. But she comes up out of it and sees a truck going by. The truck stops. We find out probably not the best people to get in the truck with. So
I knew it, too.
I fucking called it. It was too easy. It was just simply too easy for them to be like...
It was. Because, like, why do you have two random dudes in the middle of a desert in a truck?
Yeah, of course. So...
And then she catches on, like, immediately when she looks on the back of it and sees the convict suit.
Yep, and the telltale sign at the beginning of the convict suit was when she pulled down the visor and saw, like, what looked to be a father and son. And definitely wasn't them.
And one of them was wearing the hat of the kid.
Yep, exactly.
It said swag on it.
Yep, it said swag. And then, yes, she looked in the back seat, saw the convict outfits. So clearly they fucking killed whoever had this truck. Well, presumed dead. Or took the truck from these people, took the hat, and went on their merry way. And now they're starting to do some pretty nasty stuff to Molly. And I saw it coming from a mile away, man, that Samson was going to make the save.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, knew it. So as one of those convicts is trying to do his thing with Molly, and she's not having it, Smalls comes up from behind and just grabs him, bites him, and the other guy just fucking takes off in the truck and
I just noticed you keep saying Samson. Are you thinking the Hammer Dick from 28 Years?
You're fucking right. Oh my God. Holy shit. Wow, that's what's happening in my brain right now.
Man, the guy's got a whole ass forearm between his legs.
Just a fucking...
Wow, you're mixing up your movies.
I am really mixing up.
The other one's not a zombie movie, remember?
I know. That's not a zombie movie. It's infected.
Canceled. Hashtag canceled.
Fuck. All right. So as the guy drives away, this is where there's a plot hole. And maybe you can help me figure this out here. So as he's driving away, shit falls out of the back of the truck. And one of the things is a raft. And the raft is like in a box, right? It's not blown up. It's not a fucking full-blown thing yet. It's in a box. She's like, oh, okay. So next scene, this thing is blown up. And she is walking through the desert. She threw her like supplies in this raft and she's just fucking lugging it around with the rope. When the hell did she have time to blow that thing up?
I don't know.
Movie magic.
Good point. I didn't even think of that. Maybe she had a tire pump with her in her backpack.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm just guessing. She's like a electric tire pump.
Yeah.
Solar powered tire pump.
Solar powered tire
right?
Yeah, she's in the desert. Okay. Movie magic. Or maybe she's got like one of those little pump ones like that. You know, that maybe she's like, fuck, hurry up. Or she could have been walking and pumping the whole time. I'm sure they probably didn't put that in the film because they'd be like, this is fucking ridiculous to have a girl pumping this thing the whole time only to finally get it filled up. Probably just to buy time. We just need to make that assumption that, okay, somehow she blew it up and now she's dragging this thing through the desert.
Yeah, no clue.
No clue. This is when she gets resourceful again. They go to that little tire area and she ties a rope around the tire and throws it around Smalls. And so as he's pursuing her, he's just lugging the raft with all the stuff in it. So she's just simply walking at this point.
Yeah, that was smart.
It was pretty damn smart. Yeah.
Because, he's going to follow her anyway.
Exactly. So, yeah, she was smart about it. And, man, this was one of those scenes where, she's about to let him go, but she just couldn't for some reason. He has the tire wrapped around his neck, and she tied it to another one of those, like, small little cliffs. And she was ready to just walk off, but she felt bad. She's like, if I let you go, will you be good?
Yeah, again, commanding the zombie.
Yeah. And as, like, she took the tire off of him, he tried lunging at her, and she's like, no! And zombie
Bad
stopped.
dog.
So, yeah, the zombie is, like, stops. So, again, they keep walking, and the zombie's still in pursuit of her. And now we're getting pretty close to the airport at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, this is where I'm thinking, okay, this movie is probably close to the end, right? No, it goes on for a good while still.
Yeah, because that was the whole goal, was to get to the airport, and she did.
Yeah.
You think it ends there, but no. Robbie, did you ever watch Letterkenny?
Oh, yeah, I noticed.
Did you notice?
Yeah, I did notice.
I paused it and I rewound it. I was like, that guy looked really fucking familiar.
I knew it right away. I was like, no shit. Okay, he's one of the Dude Bro guys, whatever, from the hockey team. They're the ones that are always arguing with Shorzy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fuck you, Shorzy. Fuck you.
He's harassing their mom.
Yeah, something harassing mom or whatever. Oh man, those parts were always great in Letterkenny, but I fell off on that last season. I think I stopped halfway in.
I never finished it, but did you watch Shorzy?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God.
Good?
Get on that.
Get on that. Okay, I have it. Well, I can watch it, I should say. It's on Hulu, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think up to the current season is on Hulu, but it's so fucking funny.
Really? Okay.
It is. I'm going to send you some clips. Actually, if you just go on YouTube and type like Shorzy roasting kids, that's all you have to say. It's so funny.
All right. I'll check it out. Right now, I'm doing a whole new rerun of Ted Lasso to get prepared for that next season that's coming up.
Did you see that Ted Lasso and Coach Beard did the skit at the World Cup the other day?
No, I didn't. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I bet that was good.
Yeah, they did it in full character. It was great.
Oh, I love that show. It's a feel-good show that I watch.
It doesn't need a new season. It could have ended the way that it was, but I'm not going to say no to new Ted Lasso.
Exactly. It was the perfect ending, and I don't think we need another season, but hey, it's feel-good TV, and we all need some feel-good TV. Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with that. So, all right, where am I? Okay.
We're talking about she just arrived at the airport.
Right. Oh, no, not yet. She's on the road with Smalls.
Okay.
And the army's coming, right?
The fucking army.
Fucking army. Yep.
I love how that one of the guys was carrying a whole ass light machine gun.
Yeah, I know. Right?
What the fuck?
Okay. Just fucking, just a big old thing. Yeah, so she's trying to hide Smalls. And I guess at this point, Smalls is like, okay, I'm fine. You know, I'll just hang out here. I'll make some noise. But she goes out on the road. She's like, I'm just trying to get to that airport. And then you see Smalls come up, making a ruckus, and they're trying to shoot him. And she's holding him back. For some reason, Smalls is just not biting her. Like, he's not full on attacking her at this point. So Smalls must have at least some ounce of humanity left in him to not attack her. But, you know, obviously the whole zombie deal is really taking control of him. It's trying to. But they end up shooting Smalls in the leg. They both go down, and she's trying to help Smalls, but he ends up biting her. I'm like, oh, fuck. Here we go.
He bit my finger.
Yeah. And she's talking to him as if he's like a dog. And he's like, that was bad.
I love this part, though, because she, like, literally amputates her own finger with a rock.
Yeah. And
which I didn't know you could do.
I mean, yeah, that's a good question. I mean, she pulled some World War Z type shit right there. Which World War Z, I'm pretty sure came out, was it after? When did that come out?
Let's see.
By the way, that game is great.
The game is great, yeah.
Oh, okay, came out before. So, in World War Z, there's Brad Pitt's character, and you have the other girl who was the army girl. And she got bit in the hand, and he lops her hand off with a machete, and he starts counting down. So, it's almost kind of like that. Like, she saw the infection spreading through the finger, and I guess just used the rock to, you know, amputate her finger. I mean, okay, sure.
She used the rock. A whole human.
Yep, Yep, she used the whole human being to fucking smash her finger off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at this point, Smalls is shot. She still has the raft. She throws him in it, and now she's just dragging him on the road to the airport. What she would have done with him when she got to the airport, who fucking knows? Because he's not going to go on a plane with her. He's just going to hang out there, right?
Why not? They're friends now.
I guess. Yeah, they're friends. So Smalls can't go any further. And this is where you have your whole, like, Wilson type situation. You've now grown attached to this zombie, even though he has zero dialogue. But it's the way that Molly interacts with the zombie that humanizes him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why, like I said before, you kind of end up feeling bad for the zombie.
Exactly. So Smalls can't go any further. He's, like, you know, shot in the leg. He's tired. He hasn't really eaten much. So he's laying there in the road. He can't get up. And this is when she does the old yeller and puts him out of his misery with a giant ass rock.
That scene was dragged out.
It really did. Actually, not, you know what? I'm not going to go old yeller. I'm going to go Lord of the Flies. She
didn't take him out back.
No, she Lord of the Flies him. So
I haven't seen that in a while. Didn't they turn that into a Netflix show recently?
Pretty sure they did, yeah. Right? Let's see.
I think so.
I think you're right. Lord of the Flies, Netflix. Let's see. Currently 4 episodes. Okay, yeah, it's a show. So, you know what? I should probably check that out. I don't know why. That scene always kind of stuck with me from that original Lord of the Flies. You know,
which scene? Head on the stick?
No, where they roll a big-ass boulder onto this kid's head.
Oh, yeah. I remember, like, wasn't the book part of our curriculum in school?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I don't even know if that shit would fly these days.
Fuck if I know, dude. I doubt it. I mean, they released it on Netflix, so it has to fly. But I mean, if you're talking book, like people reading book, no, not going to happen.
I mean a book as schoolwork.
Yeah. I highly doubt that, Catcher in the Rye, and The Outsiders.
All books that we read in school.
I bet every single book that we read in school isn't read now.
No.
I mean, I'm not in school. I don't know what it's like for the kids now. Maybe they are reading these. Maybe it's still a thing. I might look that up later, but those books had some really strong language and undertones that definitely wouldn't fly these days. Mm-hmm. So it's possible that they're just not on the curriculum anymore. But hey, I thought they were great books. The Outsiders, also, I was talking about this over the weekend. The movie The Outsiders, so fucking good. And it is jam-packed, man, with stars.
Was Brad Pitt in it?
Yeah, he was. No, I'm sorry, wrong. No, not Brad Pitt. Patrick Swayze, Rob Lowe, Ralph Macchio. What?
Not Kevin Bacon.
No, Matt Dillon, Emilio Estevez. It's fucking crazy, dude. Diane Lane. I'm just going to pull this up again.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
It's fucking packed, dude. Yeah, it's directed by Francis Ford Coppola. It's great. I have it on
Rob
DVD.
Lowe, Emilio Estevez, Tom Cruise. Damn.
Yeah, I know. Tom
How could
Waits
they even
is in
afford to
there.
make this?
What's that?
I said, how could they even afford to make this?
Ooh, I don't know.
With paying all those people. Well, they weren't that big yet at
No,
that point,
they
right?
all ended up being pretty well-known stars, though. Obviously, we
Was
know
this pre-Karate Kid, too?
Was it?
I don't know. So it came out in...
1983?
So when did Karate Kid 1 come out?
Oh, that's a good question. Let's see. Ralph Macchio.
84.
I didn't realize this was pre-Karate Kid. No shit. I'm getting my dates wrong. Wow, okay. Not bad, Ralph Macchio. You got a good fucking agent there. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was his next movie. So The Outsiders was 83. Karate Kid was... 83 was Outsiders. Karate Kid was 84.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good for him.
And then he made a bunch of junk until 86 with the Karate Kid 2 and then more junk. Mm-hmm. Karate Kid 3 in 89. And then he made... Oh, My Cousin Vinny? Damn.
You didn't know he was in My Cousin Vinny?
I just didn't think of... I did, but I just didn't think of it. Whenever you're My Cousin Vinny, I only think of...
Joe Pesci.
What's his face? Joe Pesci, yeah.
Yeah.
Who else is in that movie other
Marissa
than Joe
Tomei.
Pesci? No one.
What? Marissa Tomei, man. Oh,
Nobody else matters.
what are you talking about?
saying.
She's like my Hollywood crush.
Marissa Tomei.
Yeah.
I'm
What?
still kind of mad that they killed her in the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah. Still, babe. Don't care.
Yeah, Mona Lisa.
So, anyways, we should get back into the movie. We gotta... we always fucking do this, dude. So, yeah, after smashing Smalls' brains in, she makes her way off to the airport. She bumps into Nick's friend, who's the one trying to plan this whole thing of take a plane out of there, go to Mexico, and she ends up staying behind. And you know what? I think this whole movie is just like, it's showing character growth through the whole time.
100%, because like we find out at some point of the movie that she has a son that she left. Mm-hmm. And you think her whole motive is just to get away.
Yeah.
Which it was, but then she realized, like, I can contact my son. So she stays back just to use a phone.
Yeah.
Insane. And good for her. She's being a good mom.
Yeah. She went from this, like, kind of degenerate stripper, druggy, just doing all the debauchery shit, right? And then just as she's going on, she's like processing all these things and she's talking to Smalls almost like a friend or a therapist, basically.
Right.
And
she keeps having those flashbacks.
Yeah, she keeps having those flashbacks and how she's going to want to do better. And yeah, she makes that call. She actually gets her kid on the line and she finds out that he's by himself and like hanging out under the bed. So now she's in natural mom mode, like, fuck, I'm going to be there as soon as possible. So there's a car that's left over. She needs to get the keys. Of course, the keys are in a fucking zombie room. Just a room filled with a few different zombies that turned because one of the... What is Nick's friend, his name again?
Oh, Jimmy.
Jimmy, thank you. Because
Jimmy. Another Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Another Jimmy.
Another Jimmy. So Jimmy had his whole crew there, but one of them turned and didn't tell the others. So naturally, he was biting all sorts of people, and Jimmy had to throw them all in this room and lock the fucking thing. So she's actually taking the chain off the door, going in with a fucking wrench, and she's going to find those keys for that vehicle. And man, she finds them on one of the zombies, and this is a pretty sweet death. You remember the drill?
Oh, yeah. Drill to the forehead.
Yep. Now, my only question is, if you have a zombie on top of you like that, and you're drilling straight into their brain, which looked fantastic, by the way, you've got blood coming down just all over your face, in your eyes, in your mouth. Isn't that just asking to be infected?
Yes. But movie magic.
Movie magic. Okay. So she kills the zombie.
Just like she cut off her finger earlier in the movie with a rock.
Okay, movie magic. We'll go with movie magic then. So movie magic, kills the zombie, gets the key, and goes to the car. And now she's driving off to go see her son. I mean, this movie could have probably ended here, like her just driving off into the distance. But, you know, it's good we got the little closure anyways. But could you imagine if she got there and the kid was dead? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, man.
I was kind of hoping we had a dead kid.
Oh, damn. That would have been one of our bleak endings that we do like.
Because she gets there and, like, it's just, the town is just, it's nothing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
There's no one.
Mm-hmm. Just thrash.
Except apparently her son.
Yeah. So she gets in the house, and this house is her sister's house, by the way. So she gets in there. Sister's husband is dead. He's on the floor in the kitchen. He was a zombie. So she starts like walking around the house and she looks at the fucking storm door and said, got bit, had to. I think that was the word, like got bit, had to. And you see her sister dead and she lit herself on fire with gasoline. So I was like, damn, all right. So now she's going through the house and she's trying to find her son. And she goes to his room. He's not under there. So now I'm thinking, oh, fuck. Is this going to be like leading to one of those like sequel deals where now it's like Molly has to go find her son? But no, it turns out he's still in the house. He was in like this little fucking teepee. And yep.
A teepee.
A teepee. I mean, what else do you want to call it?
No, I think that's accurate. It's just funny that you say it because it's true.
It's true. He's
he
just
had a
hanging
teepee
out.
inside the house.
Yeah, he had a teepee for his bunghole. He had a teepee in the house. He had a teepee in the house, and he was just hanging out there. And naturally, Molly's like, I'm never going to let you go. You're safe with me. They go downstairs. They start getting shoes on. Zombie is like crazy at the door. And now she's in Uber mom mode, like with a shovel, ready to fucking take on all these zombies as they're crashing in. And that's it. End scene, fade to black.
So we're just going to assume that they die, right?
Yeah, because there was like 10 zombies and she has a shovel. Well, she did fight those two zombies in that room, but now we're talking a whole fucking horde of them. I doubt that's going to happen, but who knows? Mothers do all sorts of things to protect their children. So maybe she lopped all their heads off in one swing. I don't know.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I loved about this movie too was like the actual look of it. It had a real Grindhouse look to the movie. Yeah. I always kind of enjoyed that look, especially when you're talking like movies that have to do with a lot of apocalyptic shit and it's just not supposed to be clean at all.
So I was getting Mad Max vibes.
Were you? Okay.
Just desert, gritty.
Desert, gritty. Yeah, it's got to be gritty. If you're going through the desert, got to have something that's just going to look the part. So I think we can get into it though. But Corey, what do you give It Stains the Sands Red?
This is going to get a 5 out of 5.
All right.
It wasn't your typical zombie movie. Instead, it's a survival story about a woman trying to make it through the apocalypse completely on her own. Along the way, she forms a very unlikely friendship with a zombie, and somehow it worked. The score was fantastic, and I love that 99% of the movie takes place in the middle of a desert. Just makes it bleaker, I feel. There's something even more terrifying about having nowhere to hide for miles in any direction. Brittany Allen, oh my God. She absolutely carries this film. For what feels like 99% of the runtime, she's the driving force behind everything, and she never misses a beat. Holding an audience's attention with that much screen time is no easy feat, but she pulled it off effortlessly. I can't believe this flew under our radar for so long. I've never even heard of it until recently, and I'm just glad we finally gave it a chance. You know,
Tubi has all sorts of movies, man. There's got to be some in there that we're just like going right past, and it's right there. You know? And then it needs us dudes to fucking find it and tell the masses about it.
Tubi, you can send, if you need to reach out to us, 30screamsorless@gmail.com. We'll tell you where to send the check for all the streams you're about to get.
Exactly. There we go. So yeah, I went a little bit of a different approach. I'm giving It Stains the Sands Red a 4 out of 5. It takes a familiar zombie setup and gives it a genuinely interesting twist by having Molly stalked across the desert by one persistent zombie. Molly's character arc was easily the strongest part of the movie, as she goes from Las Vegas stripper running from her responsibilities to a mother determined to get back to her son. You can even interpret Smalls as a representation of all the negative parts of her old life, constantly following her and weighing her down. In order to truly move forward, Molly has to finally let go. Am I overthinking it? Maybe. But the movie gives you enough to work with. The acting was strong, the score worked well, and I really enjoyed the practical effects. My only major complaint is that the middle started to drag. I wasn't checking the runtime, but I was definitely wondering when she was finally going to reach that airfield. Overall, this was a creative and surprisingly emotional take on the zombie genre. It Stains the Sands Red is currently available to watch on Tubi. All right, everyone, help out our algorithm by liking, following, and subscribing to us on Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, and Slasher. Yes, all of them. No, we're not sorry.
Leave us a 5-star review on every podcast platform you use so strangers can also regret listening to us. Tell your friends too, because misery loves company.
Our intro and outro music is courtesy of Andrew Scott Bell. Go listen to him on all major streaming platforms. And if you see Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey on vinyl in the wild, be sure to buy it immediately like a responsible adult.
We're part of the Shining Wizards Network. Wrestling, heavy metal, horror, basically everything your parents warned you about. Go check them out at shiningwizardsnetwork.com.
Visit 30screamsorless.com to buy some merch.
Want us to review something? Contact us through our website or scream into the void on social media. Same difference.
Also, freshen up your face with Beard Octane and save some money while you're at it. Be sure to use the code 30screams10 at checkout to save 10% off your order, because your beard deserves better than neglect and regret. Smell good, look alive, and scare people for the right reasons. I'm Steve.
And I'm Corey.
And thanks for listening to 30 Screams or Less, and don't forget to drink your beans.